Hiya folks, and welcome back to Fishing with Den. Well, as you can see, I'm doing a bit of pole fishing today, and I wanted to talk about the importance of plumbing the depth and plumbing it accurately, but not only that, using it to find the features in your swim, because the swim doesn't just go straight out flat like that like a swimming pool. It has all sorts of different undulations and so on. And so the idea of today is to show you how to find the features with the plummet and then decide where to fish. Because you could just decide, well, I'll fish at 9 meters or I'll fish at 11 meters, but well, yeah, you'll probably catch. But could you do it better? Could you catch more? Well, let's have a quick look at this. So first of all then, I've got a fairly heavy plummet on. And I've actually fished this swim before, but let's assume I hadn't. And just so you know, I have actually plumbed this swim up today to save some time. If I put it down in front of me, just down there, I've got probably 2 feet of depth. If I go a little bit further out, it's gone down quite reasonably well. So I've got a fairly sharp sort of a drop there. And a bit further again. And it's evened out. So first of all, I've got a fairly sharp drop, and then it goes to a shelf, and that's a good place to have a go at fishing early on. So if I go a bit further out, we're just pretty much flat now, look. Further again, fractionally deeper, and further again, fractionally deeper. Now, in fact, I have actually plumbed the depth all the way out to 13 meters, and it's exactly the same. So again, we'll save a bit of time, and we could say, okay, well, there you go, that's the depth, and we could fish there. And as I say, you'll probably catch a few fish. But you need to look for features. So if you just go a little bit to the right, a fraction shallower, bit shallower again, but that makes sense because I'm going up into the corner over there, which you can't see, but that would make sense that it's getting shallower. If I go to the left, there's where I started off, and just a little bit to the left there, and immediately I've got a drop off, and that drop off is probably 10 centimeters or so. Go further left, and it's a bit more. We're probably now looking at sort of 15 centimeters or so. So you think to yourself, well, why is that? Okay, so let's do a bit of feature finding. I come back in by one section from the 9 meters. Yeah, I've probably come up about 10 centimeters to there, and that's in line with the tree you can see over there. Go left again, getting deeper. And yeah, so we've got this drop off. It's not just a slide off, it's a drop off. And I'm thinking to myself, well, why is that? And again, look, that's it. Well, it turns out that there's a little culvert just down here to my left. There's a pond behind me that drains into it, and so when it gets flooded, the flood comes through here and it scours out that little depression. And of course, that's a feature that might hold fish. If I actually go down to here, let me just move this camera so you can see it. Okay, well, I've moved the camera, and now if I put the rig in just in front of that culvert, just here, we're looking at almost full depth. But also, and something you need to be aware of, I just put this in and I could feel rocks, and you can see that sort of granite stuff. Hopefully you can see it from here. That's around that sort of culvert. So again, putting your plummet down and feeling the bottom's fairly hard there, but also there are definitely some rocks where they've made this causeway. But again, if you look down here, I go back a little bit, and we've got basically a float sticking out of the water. If I go a fraction further, we've got a big drop off. So again, I'm taking a line to a tree over there and making a mental note of that. A bit further out, oh, it's gone shallower again, look. A bit further, turns out I was on a rock. So again, this is feature finding. If I now come back towards me a little bit, still got the same sort of, whoops, knocking on the tripod. Right, so come back towards me, and I've got a lot less depth. Another few inches out, and so you can see what we've got is we've got a scoured out area which is reasonably wide, probably, oh I don't know, a metre or so wide, maybe a bit more, but that means I can fish down there, and that'll be a good place to fish. Gonna have to watch out though for obstructions like great big rocks from when they built this causeway I'm sitting on. That gives you the idea. I do happen to know that that does go a bit further out there, but that means that I now know where the features are in my swim, and that's what I was talking about when we started this session. You need to start at the edge, work your way out, find any shelves or undulations or any obstructions using the plummet. It's a great intelligence gathering method. Make sure you use it, guys, because it'll catch you more fish, and hopefully that's what I'm going to do now. Anyway, that's it. Tutorial over. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, as always, click the like button. If you want to subscribe, you can do that too, and until the next time, bye for now.